I got your message. What's up?
Pack my bags. I'm leaving on a trip.
Where?
Atlantic City.
When do you leave?
As soon as I hear from Tessie. She spotted Frisco and Felicia there.
That's about time they connected.
Yeah. Ordinarily, I'd trust her to protect them, but this is different.
You mean because of where they turned up?
Damon met Mr. B there on the sly. We can't be too careful.
You figure Damon might make a move against the kids?
Well, he's already tried to have Frisco killed. If he finds out they're in Atlantic City with the printout, they'll need every break they can get to get out of there alive.
This is it. I'd know it anywhere.
You're positive?
Frisco, I'm not about to forget about the mink that was used to frame me.
Then Tessie's turned on us.
Well, it looks that way.
She was involved in the setup the whole time.
And all this time, we thought she was trying to help us.
Right. When in actuality, she was helping herself. But to what, huh? I haven't the slightest idea.
I'm frightened, Frisco. We might be walking into a trap.
No. No, not this time. Tessie's the one who's gonna get caught this time.
But Frisco, she has this mink here. She has it all set up for us.
Yeah. So what if it is the bait, huh? We'll take it. You see, if we get caught, she has to come and get us. All I wanted to do is just show her face.
Why?
Because, honey, I might be able to trick her into telling me what tumble dry means. I mean, nobody else is offering any information.
This is dangerous. Let's just get out of here, please.
No, sweetheart, we can't. We're too close right now. We know who our friends are and our enemies. Well, I'm not too sure about the people we've met lately.
Dear me, I hope you're not talking about me.
Edna.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I got lonely, and I knew you were out shopping, so I just came to find you.
Oh.
I certainly never expected to see you coming home in something like this. Oh, that's gorgeous. Don't tell me you're thinking of bidding on it.
Gentlemen.
Welcome back, Damon.
Thank you. Have a nice trip?
Certainly was eventful.
What about Frisco and Felicia?
Mr. B wants Edna to make sure to get a hold of that computer printout. We have to have that back. Once we get it, the kids are history.
Well, it sounds like you've got things under control in Atlantic City. Now, what about here in Port Charles?
We've got to clear the way for you to take over Dan Rooney's job as building commissioner as soon as possible.
It just can't be that simple.
I checked with General Hospital earlier. Mr. Rooney will be laid up for quite some time.
It's an unfortunate accident.
We thought so, too.
There's one potential problem, though.
What's that?
The guy we hired steal a car, broadside Rooney.
What if he's caught and decides to save himself by talking? We may be implicated in the hit and run.
Never happened. Mr. B is handling this investigation personally. No, I don't think there's any chance that the man who hit Dan Rooney will ever see the inside of a jail cell.
I'm afraid it's just one of those things, Rick. Crimes go unsolved all the time, but this one particularly galls me because the victim is a good friend.
Absolutely no evidence whatsoever as to who.
No. We know the car was stolen, but that's about it. The lab went through it with a fine-tooth comb, couldn't come up with a single usable print. Look, I supervised the work myself.
I was really concerned about Dan. I know how he's really looking forward to overseeing the waterfront redevelopment.
How long do you think he'll be out of commission?
Bert, we have no idea. We don't know if that surgery took. He has to start treatment and therapy, and then we just have to see how he reacts to that treatment.
I'll give him my best. Tell him we're all pulling for him.
I'll do that.
I better call Anna. She's waiting for a report on Dan's condition. She'd be here herself, but it's Robin's first day at school.
Sure.
Yeah, you got it, Damon. Dan Rooney is out of commission. Mission accomplished, full speed ahead. Listen, what I want... yeah, that's right, Anna. Yep. Well, it looks like Dan's going to be okay, yeah. Well, it's just a question of how fast his hand responds to therapy. Now, I knew you'd be glad to hear that. Yeah, I'll be in touch, Anna. Bye now.
Anna, have any update on Frisco and Felicia?
No, and it's really gotten to us. We have no idea where they are. I'm worried sick.
Well, let's hope somebody finds them and brings them home safely.
Ruby, it's top priority. I've got people all over looking for Felicia and Frisco. Don't worry. We'll find them sooner or later.
I think so. You make good living. Certainly wouldn't use them for weapons.
here. But I think...
Felicia, would you excuse us for a minute, please? Look, I know this lady's lonely, but she hasn't left alone since she got here.
Poor lady, she must be starved for attention.
Yeah, well, I'm starved for a little space to breathe in. So I just want to talk to one of these salesmen. Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can I
Sorry
help
to bother you. Yeah, I was just interested in this jasmine mink here. Approximately what time you think it might go on sale?
Oh, let me see. This is lot number 200. Should be on the block about 3 o'clock. We're starting this afternoon's session at 2 with number 160, so, yeah, we should get to the mink about 3.
I see. Would you have any idea who might have brought this in?
Well, I'm sorry. I really can't divulge that information.
Oh, well, it's just, we were just interested because a friend of ours has one very similar to this. We just thought it might be hers.
Yeah, well, it may well be. There can't be many minks like this in town.
No kidding, buddy.
What do we do now?
Try to find the tumble-dry warehouse.
What about Edna?
She wouldn't be interested in coming anyway.
Careful, careful.
Thank you.
This is a very expensive piece of merchandise.
I can see that, young man.
Look, if you want to handle it, you'll have to purchase it, and you'll have your chance at the auction.
Well, I just might do that.
Hey, kid, I'm looking for a young couple, mid-20s, attractive. She has long blonde hair. I have reason to believe they may be here today.
You missed them. They just left.
Oh, did they say they were coming back?
Well, not in so many words, but I'm sure they will be. They seemed quite interested in your mink.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
You know, you could do very nicely this afternoon.
What time does the auction start?
At 2 p.m. Your mink should receive its first bid about 3.
I'll be here.
We'll see you then.
Do you have a phone?
Of course we have a phone, but it's not for customers use. You'll find a payphone right out on the boardwalk.
Well, then I'll just go back to my hotel. It's a lot more comfortable than this shop. In fact, it's one of the fanciest hotels in town.
Now, the way I figure it, boss, new waterfront means new business. You know, tourists get thirsty. Who's going to serve them? The Waterfront Bartender School. It's a natural. I just knew you'd want to be my first investor.
Yeah, whatever.
You'll bankroll me?
What are you talking about?
Just knew it'd be too good to be true.
There must be a convention going on in Atlantic City. I won't be able to get you a seat on the plane for at least an hour.
Duke's place?
It's Tessie.
Have you got the kids?
Not yet.
What the hell happened this time?
I got to the auction house too late.
And they were there?
Yeah, I just must have missed them. Apparently, they're taking the bait. According to the guy who works there, they were real interested in the mink. It goes on the block at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I'm sure that Frisco and Felicia will be back for the bidding.
Yeah, well, they'd better be. And you better put a lock on them this time, Tessie. It's critical. You come up with some way to keep Frisco and Felicia hidden. They can't be any place where Damon might find them. Their lives are at stake here.
I get the picture.
And you call me as soon as you find those kids. I'll take the next flight to Atlantic City.
Oh, boss, I don't like the looks of this.
We're too close to Frisco and Felicia to let them down. I'm counting on you, Tess. Now, don't you let anyone touch them.
I'm sure of it. The jasmine mink has something to do with the printout. The kids were just too fascinated by it. They asked too many questions for only a casual interest in the sale.
I don't understand. How did the mink get into the auction house in the first place?
Got a pretty good idea.
Frisco and Felicia didn't try to sell it themselves, did they? I know she had it when they left Port Charles.
No, an older woman dropped the coat off. I overheard her talking to one of the clerks after the kids left.
What does she look like?
She was in her mid-40s, heavy-set, gray hair, ponytail. She was dressed very shabbily.
Tessie. Duke must be using her to keep Frisco and Felicia underground.
Underground?
Away from me.
Relax. She couldn't know about our arrangement.
No, but she could still spoil everything if she turns up at that auction. What time is the white mink scheduled for bidding?
3 o'clock.
All right. I've got a plan. I want you to listen very carefully. There can be no mistakes. We must find that printout and get rid of Frisco and Felicia before they blow the lid on Tumble Dry. Here's what I want you to do.
Howdy. Well, help you folks? Yeah, maybe 10. Is this the tumble-dry warehouse?
Well,
Technically, I reckon.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, they moved the last shipment out a couple of days ago. Well, Tumble Dry went belly up.
You mean they're out of business?
Sign of the times. Of course, they seem to be doing pretty good business there, for a while at least.
Well, what happened?
I've no idea. I just guard the place. I don't run it. Of course, I could have done a better job than they did, I think.
When did the shipments go out exactly?
Well, no particular time. Whenever the orders came in, I reckon.
I see. How were they transported?
Beats me.
Were they only washing machines?
Well, I couldn't tell you, son. They were always in crates. As far as I know, they could have been moving the atomic bombs.
Yeah. Would you mind if I had a look around here?
Oh, no. Help yourself. There's nothing much to see, though.
Thank you for your help. Sorry to bother you.
No problem. Enjoy the company. Excuse me. Warehouse. Lynn speaking.
Another dead end.
Well,
This place was supposed to provide all the answers.
I can't understand this. I know what I saw at the ABC warehouse in Port Charles. Now, those washing machines had to be distributed from this warehouse, and now it's out of business?
And we're out of luck. Again.
Our only chance is to hope that Tessie shows up at this auction.
You're not still planning on attending, are you?
Oh, yes, we are. That's our only chance. I mean, without this, we're right back where we started from.
I know.
So we go back to the hotel, and we pick up the money that you won in the casino. That money may come in handy.
Frisco, it's not going to be enough to buy the mink back.
Don't be so negative, honey. We'll get the mink back, okay?
Yeah, and we may wake up and discover this has all been a bad dream, which is just as likely.
But at least we'll be together, all right? Thank you.
well, it was kind of awkward talking with him standing there.
They've gone?
Yes, I heard him say they were headed back to the hotel.
Good. Thank you for the information. I'll do you a favor sometime.
Not to mention what this will do to the Waterfront project. Dan, you are a valuable member of the committee, and how it will ever get on without you, well, I don't know.
Hi, Dan. Mr. Mayor.
Oh, Chief.
Well, how you feel?
Well, like I let a lot of people down by allowing myself to get hit like that.
Well, that's what you get for being so important to so many people.
We were just discussing the impact of Dan's accident on the Waterfront Redevelopment Committee.
Yeah, it's a serious blow.
Look, I may have to lie down for a bit. So I'm not ready to be put out to pasture yet.
Hey, you listen to me. I was just talking to Rick and Tony, and you're going to be doing nothing but recuperating for quite a while. You are facing quite a bit of therapy, young man.
I'll do my job.
I sure hope so. The waterfront needs constant personal supervision. And this redevelopment has created opportunities for feather bedding, violation of building codes, and generally getting away with shady dealings.
Look, Mr. Mayor, we can take care of the crime, but the waterfront does need a special watchdog to keep an eye on those construction people so that they don't cut corners and thereby endanger lives.
Precisely. Are you absolutely sure you're up to it?
All I can promise is I'll do my best.
Hey, I have a suggestion. Did you ever consider hiring an assistant for Dan while he's recuperating? That way, he can go along at his own pace, getting better, and somebody else can take care of the minor details, and you'll still have a watchdog there watching the construction companies. It's not as if you're replacing Dan. It's that somebody else is filling in until he's up and around again.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Don't you agree, Dan?
It's a good idea. Should have thought of it myself.
Have you got anyone in mind for the job?
Me? Well, no, that idea just came off the top of my head. But wait a minute, I could talk to Duke Lavery as the head of the project. He must know someone who could take over for Dan until he's back at it.
Well, see what he has to say. We need to appoint an assistant as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
Okay.
You know, if you gentlemen don't mind, I'd like to examine Mr. Rooney again.
You hang in there, Dan. Don't worry about the waterfront. I'm sure we'll all be in good hands, thanks to Bert here. See you, Doctor.
See you, Dan.
Let me know the minute Duke Lavery gives you the name of the candidate to assist Dan. I don't want that waterfront unsupervised, not even for one day.
I feel the same way. Okay, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Yes, Tuffy, I already know the shipment's in the ADZ warehouse. It arrived late last night. That's right. We'll make the transfer later today. What's that? Who? I'll check it out myself immediately. That was Tuffy. One of his contacts spotted somebody suspicious wandering around down by the ADZ warehouse.
A cop?
I don't know, but if so, he was out of uniform.
We better go have a look.
Hello? I just spoke to Morgan. The groundwork has been laid for David's appointment. Now, the next move is Duke's. Naturally, he'll give David his highest recommendation.
I'll see to it myself.
I'll get on it right away. I want to lock up the waterfront as soon as possible.
Well, where will you be in case I need to reach you? I have to go out for a while. I might need to get in touch with you later on.
I guess I should stay here at the hospital for appearance's sake, if nothing else. You should be able to contact me here.
Fine.
What's going on in Atlantic City?
I talked to Edna.
Damon, I want that printout. If anything happens to Frisco and Felicia before I get it...
Edna knows what to do. The timing is crucial. If all goes on schedule, she should have no problem at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the auction is going on right at this moment. The auction is now taking place inside, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is the first day of our auction. The auction is going on.
Sold. The gentleman is back for $250 at lot 165. And ladies and gentlemen, if you check your catalogs, we'll go to the next item up on the block this afternoon. Item number 1.
What's going on here? I didn't think the mink was supposed to be on sale until 3.
After you left, I heard the man change his mind.
Change his mind?
Yeah, apparently the schedule of auctions just changes around all the time. And when I realized that this mink was going to be sold sooner than you expected, I knew that we'd have to get here before 3. I know how much you want.
We can't afford it.
Anyways, excuse me, I'm going to go over and ask the assistant to make sure that this mink is being sold soon.
What if Tessie comes at 3 o'clock?
Well, then we wait for her.
Even if she has her little trap set up?
Well, I've got my own little trap. Besides, we waited long enough. Another hour isn't going to kill us.
Beautiful instrument. Oh, yeah. Retail value be about $300.
I talked to the man, and Felicia, I think that you're going to get a real bargain here.
No, I doubt it. This is real jasmine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What do you mean, that's what you thought?
After you left, the woman who is selling the coat came in, and I engaged her in conversation. And...
What did she look like?
Well, she was not the kind of person that would own a jasmine mink, I can tell you that. She was about 45, middle 40s, gray hair in a ponytail. And she was dressed very shabbily. And so I was suspicious right away. So, as we were chatting, sure enough, finally the woman admitted that that mink is a fake. It's a very good imitation, but Felicia, I think it may not fetch quite the price you think.
Reporting once, twice, and sold at $40.
So.
Lot number 170.
Something is very weird here.
Yeah, I know that, because that mink
All right,
is no
ladies
fake.
and gentlemen, we're ready to open the bidding on our next item. And if you'll check your catalog, under lot 200, you'll see it's a white jasmine mink. I'll start the bidding at $100. A bargain for such a splendid garment. Do I hear 100? Who'll start at $100? Just 100?
Go for it.
100 over.
Go for it.
Do I have 100?
100.
100 in the back. 100 go to 150. 100
150.
150. 150, yeah. 150 go to 2. We'll go to 200 now for the white mink.
200.
200, thank you. 200 go to 300.
300.
300 I have. Now you're talking. 300 looking for 350. Anybody at 350?
350.
350 in the back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 350 for the white jasmine mink. Surely it's worth twice that much.
$700.
700. Do I hear 750? 700 I have. Do I have 750? No? Well, going once, twice.
750.
750. Do I hear 8? 750 looking for 8. 750 I have. 750. Once, twice. Sold to the young lady in the back. $750, lot number 200. The white jasmine mink.
You got a steal.
Can you believe that?
Go claim your prize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going back to item number 172 in your catalog.
Well, if you'd have told me this morning that we would have walked out here with a jasmine mink, I would have told you lost your marbles, right?
Oh, this is Atlantic City. Everybody can realize his dreams here.
Yeah. Or lose their shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next
just fill this out. Coat's all yours.
Number 172, the trumpet with case. It's antique. It's circa 1900 in New Orleans. We're going to open the bidding at $100. Who'll go 100, 100 and a half, 100 go to 150, 150 go to 200, 200 and a half, 2 go to 250, 250.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Listen, why don't we stick around a little longer? Maybe we can find some more things for a great price, you know?
Oh, yeah. Haven't you two spent enough money for one afternoon? Really, let's go back to the hotel. I'm exhausted.
Well, I think Felicia and I, we're just going to stick around for just a little while longer. You go ahead back, if you like. Okay. Listen, honey, I thought maybe over there.
Oh, it's her.
Who?
Who? The woman that sold the mink. She looked in the door.
You're gonna have to excuse him. He just wanted to find out if the mink was really fake or not.
Well, why don't we go back to the hotel and wait for him there?
I suppose we should.
Yeah.
Chief Ramsey.
It's Damon, sir. I'm sorry to bother you again, but something's come up. I thought you'd want to know about it right away.
Well, what happened?
I got a call from Tuffy earlier. One of his waterfront contacts spotted somebody snooping around down by the A-to-Z warehouse.
Did you check it out?
I'm down there now.
All right, who was the intruder?
Sean Donnelly. If it had been anybody else, I'd have handled the situation myself. But
No.
the circumstances...
Yeah. Leave Donnelly to me. Captain Lewis is in charge of the Quartermain case. But, you know, there should be some way that I can exert a little influence and put a little heat on our prime suspect.
Why would somebody like Donnelly be interested in our organization?
Donnelly is a magnet for danger. He just loves it. And again, he is a close friend of Anna Devane's. He may be helping her out. Well, no matter what the motives, we've got to get him out of the way. All right, I'll wait on it. Is that it?
I found out that Duke and Angel got Tuffy drunk.
What? Did he say anything?
Apparently only that you and I were meeting secretly in Atlantic City.
Damn, now Duke knows something's up.
What do you want me to do?
Get Tuffy out of town immediately.
I already did that.
Good. This is no time for slip-ups. We're too close to fulfilling all of our goals, and I'm not going to let anything or anybody stand in our way.
I hope you hear from Tessie soon.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you how important this trip is.
I know what's on the line.
Yeah. My future with Anna's what's on the line.
Duke, your future won't mean a thing if anything happens to those kids.
Exactly.
What Anna Devane doesn't know won't hurt you.
Yeah, my relationship with Anna is the most important thing in the world. I can't imagine having to live without her, and I hope to hell I never have to try.
60, 60, 65, 65 to 70. Who goes 70, 70 to back? 75 and 80.
When does my mink go on sale?
Oh, it's already been auctioned off.
What?
Yeah, about half an hour ago. The young woman expressed an interest in it earlier this afternoon, came back and bought it. Went for about $750, so after commission, you should clear
You
about...
told me it wasn't going to go on the block until 3.
Well, you know, schedules change. I mean, what can I say?
How do I get my money?
Go right up to the clerk up there. I'll be happy to give it to you.
You sold my white jasmine mink a little while ago. Lot number 200. I'm here for my money.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Here you are, $750 less commission. Please sign here that you've received the cash.
Nice doing business with you. You guys can sell my minks anytime.
Hi.
How'd it go?
Okay.
Well, all this excitement has really gotten to me. I am going to take a nap. See you later.
Tessie got away. I know she's got the information that we want.
How do we get it?
I don't know. But I know we can't go back to Port Charles unless we have proof to clear your name.
Well, then the best thing to do is just to get some hard evidence, no matter what it takes.
That means you're not afraid anymore?
I'm terrified. But I got us into this mess, and I intend to help get us out.
That's what I like to hear.
I just hate sitting here waiting for her to show up. We don't even know where she is. We don't know how to find her.
I got an idea, okay? I'll tell you on the way.
Wait, I have to tell Edna we're leaving.
Come in.
Edna, Frisco and I are going out for a walk. Would you watch the mink for me?
Oh, of course, dear. Have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So the printout wasn't in the mink either.
I went over every inch of it. Nothing.
But you did manage to divert Tessie.
Brilliantly, if I do say so myself. We were back at the hotel with the mink before she even made it to the auction. The poor woman probably still doesn't know what happened. You want me to kill Frisco and Felicia immediately? Just because Tessie's in town?
It's obvious they haven't decoded the printout or they wouldn't be so anxious to meet Tessie. Get rid of them right away.
No problem. I can easily kill the kids. We're best friends. Frisco and Felicia would never suspect sweet little old Edna. I'll execute the hit this afternoon. Hang on, Damon. They may be back. Tessie!
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a woman who's about 45. She has gray hair, and she's somewhat heavy-set. And she wears a rather kind of nondescript kind of clothing.
You mean Tessie? She hangs around here a lot.
Did you see her today?
No.
Do you know where she lives?
On her boat, I guess. Check the marina, see if it's in.
Well, my husband's looking right now.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, you ever heard of a lady sailor named Tessie?
Everybody knows Tessie. Who's asking?
A friend of hers. Would you know where I could find her?
No, but that's her boat you just step up from.
This one is?
At least it's the one she uses when hers is in dry dock.
Great. Thanks a lot. Excuse me. Tessie's still in town.
How do you know?
I found a tugboat she uses sometimes docked out in the marina. Nobody was on board.
Do you want to wait here?
We can find a better way to find her.
Well, he wasn't any help.
This'll have to do.
Frisco,
I'll take this.
What are you going to do with that?
I don't know if she's going to be armed or who's going to be with her, but we have to defend ourselves some way. If we could find something that we could signal each other with somehow. Aren't these used as a danger signal sometimes?
It is.
Great, I'll take 2 of these.
You're starting to worry me again.
Honey, I'm just taking cautious plans. If we get separated, we have to signal each other somehow, right? I mean, the way things are going, who knows what's going to happen?
How was I to know that Tessie was in the next room?
Probably heard our entire plan.
I don't know how long she was there. Frisco and Felicia must have left the door ajar when they went out. I had no reason to suspect that anyone was eavesdropping.
She could be on her way to warn Frisco and Felicia right now. Do you know where they are?
I have no idea. Felicia said something about taking a walk.
You were ordered to stay with them.
I can't hang on them every second. They might get suspicious.
This is a serious mistake, Edna. The kind you never make.
Damon, please. You can't blame me if Tessie finds the kids.
No?
It wasn't my fault. Tessie probably won't locate Frisco and Felicia anyway. Atlantic City is a big place.
It's not big enough to hide you if this backfires, Edna.
What could I do?
If Tessie can't find Frisco and Felicia, she'll go straight to the nearest phone and call Duke. And that could be worse.
Excuse me, Duke. I just came from upstairs, and your private phone line is ringing.
Thanks. Right on time, Angel. I just hope you got some good news for me.
God, what am I going to do?
Some letter. Ramsey here.
Bert, it's Tessie.
Tessie? Hey, Tess, what a pleasant surprise. How you doing, honey?
I'm in trouble, Bert. Big trouble.
What's the matter? Aren't the fish biting?
I hate to bother you, but we've been friends for years. There's nobody else I can tell.
You can tell me anything, Tess. You know that. Come on, what seems to be the problem?
It's a mess. The worst I've ever been in. I need your help, Bert, and I'm not the only one. Frisco and Felicia need you too.